it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to get a really clear shot here. As you can see, or if you don't know, this is a Hot Looks doll by Mattel. This was part of the first series. This is Mimi. I do have all of the girls from the Series 1 production to show you off today as part of my show and tell. None of them are boxed. However, let's see, I don't know where to start. So they came out by Mattel as fashion dolls. I think it was, I want to say that maybe 87? Yeah, well, they're marked 1986 on the back of their head, so I'm gonna guess somewhere between the end of 86, the end of 86 and beginning of 87. Originally, not this actual doll, but this Mimi was one of the ones that my sister got. My grandmother got us all one for Christmas, I remember one year, and they were just amazing. So I've always been a doll collector, and I only had one, and, you know, when you don't have a job and you're a kid, obviously you're not going to be able to just get them when you want them. And they were pretty popular back when they came out, so I don't think I ever really saw any on the shelf. I want to say somewhere around 2000, I had an eBay problem. I still kind of do, that's why I stay away. And I just went on there and I looked them up out of curiosity, and I was able to find a few of them minted package for a really good price. So I did pick them up. They did since then get deboxed. Probably, I had to debox them a couple years ago because I've always lived in basement type apartments, which are really bad for storage for box dolls and just toys in general. So the boxes got a little bit of damage from a water issue that we had, and they did have to be deboxed. But the good thing about them is that they were intact in there. So most of my girls are all original. They have their original outfits, which are pretty amazing. Now, these dolls themselves, I'm trying to figure out the actual height on them. I think I want to say somewhere between 22 and 24 inches. It's really hard for me to get her in a shot, so I'm going to actually include, at the end of this video, I'm probably going to include some pictures, like a picture montage, so that you guys can actually take a look at her. But we'll do a head to toe in a second. But just to show you a comparison, let me grab one of my 11.5 inch dolls and put her up next to her, and I'll show you. So there's her in comparison to that one. So they are very, very tall, guys, and hard to get into the shot. But they were Mattel at their finest. I think Mattel's heyday was the 80s anyway. So, this is Mimi. She has a really cool 80s type headband on here. I'll get her up closer. With a lot of pink and purple and this lace, and it's tied on her head. She's got some wavy, curly, blonde hair. And then you can take a look at her close-up of her face. Her face is gorgeous. So she has a light sky blue eyeshadow that goes all the way up to her eyebrow, and then she's got a little blushing on her nose, on her cheeks, and then she's got a bright hot pink lipstick with closed lips. Her outfit is also remnants of the time. She doesn't have shoulder pads here, but she most certainly should. She's got this purple blazer on here that it is removable, and it does come off of this shirt, this long t-shirt that she has on, or sweatshirt that she has on underneath, but it is pinned to it with sewing thread, so I'm not gonna cut that off. So, but I will show you how they're removed on a different girl. But anyhow, then you have a skirt. So you have the 1, 2, 3-piece outfit, and then it's lace on the bottom of the skirt here. So it's like got a silky feel on this, and then it's lace on the bottom. It goes all the way down to here. She does have real tights on, and then she has like flats on the bottom, so they're clear, transparent, sparkly, jelly type flats that have a tie on them that laces in the back. And she does have a little bit of jeweling, little bit of bejewel type thing on her pocket, which is supposed to be like representing of the button. It doesn't open or anything, but it is a really nice detail. The sleeves are nice detail too. They do have earrings that are removable. Just this part right here. Now she has a heart one, if I can get that to focus. My lighting is terrible, and I think it's the time of the day that it is. Okay. So these earrings right here, you can see the heart, and then the sparkles embedded into it, and then there's that bow, and it has a little hook, and it's attached right here with a string, and I'm going to leave that there because I don't want them to fall out, because that was a problem with them, I found. But this comes off the hook, and you can get accessory sets, which I'll show you later, that you can put the earring, you can change out their earrings and their hair pieces and stuff. There were a lot of clothing lines that were involved with this line, and all of the girls, I believe all of them, have their own little bangle bracelet that goes on. As you can see, these are cloth dolls. Now, their bodies are cloth, all the way from their neck down, and then their head is vinyl, so the head is articulated. The body is too, but in a different way. They're wired. They're wired from here all the way up to their shoulders, and then their body, and then their legs are wired. So you can bend them. I don't know if we still got bend left. So you can bend them to pose them in different ways. See? And that's kind of how it works with them. They were meant to be fashion models, a fashion modeling agency. I wish I had something to read to you guys so that I can show you, kind of give you a little bit of a background on the characters themselves. But yeah, that's Mimi. And this beautiful girl is Chelsea. She's got crimped hair, and her hair is more of a strawberry blonde. And she also has triangle, light turquoise, sparkle embedded earrings. She has more of a orange type lip, and hers is also a closed mouth. And she has really pretty, like an aqua green eye with freckles. And her skin, I think, is a little bit more darker, more tan. She's got the bangs here. She does still have the factory plastic under there, but I'll leave that there just to keep her hair straight. Let me show you that in the back. She does have box hair really bad still. And let's see, so she has a sleeveless bomber type jacket on, which is also kind of threaded on there, and I'll leave it on. Underneath, she's got a long rolled up striped white and blue t-shirt with that signature knot that we all remember from the late 80s, early 90s in the bottom there. She also has a pleather type skirt, which unfortunately is cracking with a little bit of age. That's probably more in like a, I don't know if I want to call that a watermelon color. I don't know what we want to call that color. And then she's wearing it over these leggings, which was also very trendy back then, to wear leggings under your skirt that are a different type of blue. And then she has these really cool, fancy socks on here. And then she's wearing a high top sneaker that's white with some, with like a bronze glittery lace. Again, that is Chelsea. Excuse me. The next girl we have here is my girl from when I got her from my grandmother. She's more of an exact copy of the girl that I had because my girl was in rough shape. And this one came with a lot of girls that I got back in 2000. Anyhow, she's one of my favorites. I don't know if it's because she was mine as a child or if it's just her look. So she's got a really cool throw-over button-up shirt that doesn't button, I guess? I don't really know how to describe it. But you can see all that cool pastel colors and blockings in there. And underneath it, she's got a yellow t-shirt on with a bunch of different color rainbow stars that kind of go across in like a triangle pattern. She has this really cool holographic belt and belt buckle. The belt buckle is, I think, plastic, but it doesn't matter. And then she has a camera clipped onto it. She's, I think, the photographer of the bunch. Then she also has these pink leggings with some thick light blue socks pulled over them. And she is also wearing the high top shoes with a pink, sparkly pink lace. She is wearing a baseball cap type-ish hat with a floral print and a little bit of she has like a heart, a plastic heart sewn on the top up there, hard plastic. And here are her earrings, if I can get those to pull out from there. They are stars, and they're kind of like a watermelon type pink. She does have, her hair is pulled aside in ponytails. I don't think they're supposed to be in ponytails. It's kind of how she was displayed at the box, because if you look back here, there's definitely not a part. So I don't think they're supposed to be ponytails. It's just holding them still. It's going to be fun to get that to straighten out. And she also has a bangle bracelet on the side here in that watermelon pink. So that's Elke. So the next girl we have for you guys here is Stacy. If I can get that to show her face a little bit here. And she was given to my cousin Stacy by my grandmother because, well, duh. So Stacy is wearing another headpiece here that is more of a silky fabric that you can tell is a yellow. And she's got a darker brown hair. There's her earrings, the triangle there, and it's a really light pale, almost like a goldish orange color with embedded sparkles in it. She has the closed watermelon pink lips, and then she has a light brown eye with a little dab of violet in there. It's really nice. You can see her eyebrows are a light goldish color. And she's wearing this romper. I don't call it a romper? It's more like an overall set, I guess. And it's got a cool big pocket in there. Got a pocket right there. And she's wearing sandals. She has striped blue and red socks on with, with yellow sandals that have like triangle looks on the top of the detail work there. And then she's got this really cool, like almost, I want to say, a comic book type print on her quarter sleeve shirt. You can see there's a dog on there. And then there's people. So I don't know if this is an actual real comic or just something that was made for the print, but it's really cool. And then her overalls tie on the top there. And there's her bangle bracelet. So that is Stacy. Okay guys, I do apologize for the angles that I'm having here, but I'm trying my hardest to fit them in. Let's see if I can get her back further here. And get a better, I don't know. So, this is the one's name that I always keep forgetting, and I think her name is Zizi. Z-I-Z-I. Correct me if I'm wrong, if someone knows in the comments below. But she is the darker skin one of the bunch. And she's got a great outfit. Now, I got her, she's pre-loved, so I don't know, she might actually be missing pieces of her outfit, but I think she's complete. Again, if someone else knows a little bit more about her, leave comments in below, that would be great. I know for somewhere in this household, I have an old brochure, and I might actually have it in the accessories that I'm going to show you after. But here we go. So she's got gold-colored eyes, and her earrings do match them. Actually, her earrings are more like a pale pink, I'd say. And they got sparkles embedded in them as well. A little blushing going on in her cheeks and her nose. It's kind of like where they did the blushing, the nose, the bridge of the nose, and then both the cheeks. And then she's got a really light, subtle eyeshadow. I think it's almost purple, but it's kind of tough to tell. It's really subtle. Loose hair and dark brown. And her outfit is a three-piece outfit. The jacket here in that zebra print, that's pink and black. And the sleeves have this cool design on there. I don't know if you can, I'm sure you guys can see that. The black with the almost paisley type spots. And then her pants are matching and they roll up on the bottom. She does have a white t-shirt underneath that has basically a straight neckline. That has a bunch of glitter dots on it. And then she has gold sandals that she may have had socks, but I'm not sure. And there is one thing I wanted to show you guys too before I show you the pack here. Yeah, I have her on a stand. Okay. Anyway, Underneath, they do have sewn on. You know, let me just take this shirt off and I'll show you. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is they have plastic snaps. Back before Mattel started doing Velcro, which makes sense with these dolls because these dolls are cloth. Alright, so here's the back of her bathing suit. I mean, of her, maybe it is a bathing suit. Maybe it's not bra and underwear, but it ties back here, and it has the ribbon tie. And then here's the front, and they all are different colors. But yeah, here's that, and then the bottom half is matching. See? The bottom half is matching, so she's got like a bikini outfit underneath, which is great. We used to pretend that they went going swimming when we used to take the clothes off and stuff when me and my sister were kids. But yeah, so let's move on to the accessories. I'm telling you guys, this is why I'm so hard on Mattel all the time, because I know what they're capable of. So this is a little carrying case. It says Hot Looks on it. This part right here is a sticker. This part right here is all part of the mold of the plastic. It's in a hexagon shape, obviously. It does have a rope-like carrying handle here, and it snaps shut over here. So it's very nice in that leopard print on the back too. They don't skip a beat with the detail. So then this opens up, and it's just basically a storage area for some of your accessories. And yes, I do have a little bit of a flyer here, so I can correct myself. Okay, so here are all the girls in a photo shot. Okay, let's see if that'll just show up there for you. Yes, meet the Hot Look models. They show you how to use the Hot Looks fashion system to help you become a fashion expert too. Hot Looks models have come from all over to be fashion models at the Hot Looks modeling agency. It is a very exciting place where the Hot Looks learn about mixing and matching colors as they make them look their very best. Okay. Yep, so there's Elke. And it says that she's the athletic one. Okay, I was right. Okay. So, Elke looks best in super cool colors. So there were Pacific outfits that were made for Elke. And then, oh, the lighting here is so bad right now. And then there's ZZ. She is the creative one. And then it shows you a couple outfits that look good on her. And then there's, oh, ZZ and Stacy are both best in super hot colors. Okay. And then there's Chelsea, who is better in super warm colors. They show you in all her outfits right there. And then, of course, there's Mimi, and she's the romantic one. She's back here. And they show her best in the super cool fashions. The pretty pastels. Okay, and then there's a picture of 3 of the girls dressed up in different outfits or different looks. And then the fashion tips. Hot Look fashion. Mix and match to create... okay, so... And then it says the Hot Looks super accessory tote, and this is what we're looking at right now. Inside is everything a Hot Looks model needs to create a new fashion look for every occasion. There's 13 pieces in all. There are belts, shoes, hair ribbons, earrings, and a purse, all in mixable metallics. So I don't know if everything that's in here is what came in here, but we do have a bunch of hair pieces. Yeah, I think that this is pretty complete. So we have this lacy gold color here. I have no idea why my lighting is so bad right now. I hope this video comes up better than it looks from my side. And then you have this really soft light blue teal. And that's still together in an elastic band. That probably is the original. I'm going to put it back in its bag here. And then we have a metallic purse right here that has a faux snap in the front, but you can open it and put stuff in there, so that's pretty cool. Be good for Elke to put her camera in, right? And then here's this cool belt. It's an alligator belt. That's so cool. So there, it clips where the mouth would bite. Right here where its tail goes. And then you have the two eyes there that are also in a different holographic paint. And then over here you have these earring covers. These earrings or whatever, that'll go on the hook area. You know how I was saying that the little white ball in the earrings doesn't come out? It's not removable. These would just hinge right on. So you have those earrings. And that's about all I have in here. So I don't know if I probably am missing stuff. But just to have the case and like a little brochure is good enough for me. Now, there are other series. There was a second series that came out. I don't know how. Somebody was saying that it was a limited. There was a limited amount made, and then there was another series that was made only for overseas. So, if you can get your hands on them, they're going to be a higher price than the first series was. So yeah, I think there was a series 1, a series 2, and then an imported series, and then there's some prototypes somewhere. Actually, I could be wrong. Maybe the Series 2 was the prototype series. I don't know. But either way, I'm pretty happy that I have pretty much a full collection. And it would be nice to get my hands on some of the fashion packs, but I'm not really one to really change the girls. Unless I received one naked, then I would probably put an alternate fashion on it, just to be able to say that it's got a Hot Looks fashion. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.